I am over it. Yep, so you may have known, remember from last episode, I have said that I wanted to take it slow this season. Well, I think it's time we start cracking on with getting some serious things done. I am probably gonna be leaving this little area now. I have a little spot on the map that I have picked out that I want to start building a town. Oh! In between episodes, I've actually gone to the Nether and picked up 3 wither skeleton skulls, which will be useful later. We're gonna need those. So, probably gonna just leave this area behind, I guess. It's kind of sad to move on from this area, but kind of outgrown it. Well, not by outgrown it, but I mean I have plans. I want to make farms and stuff, and I can't really do that from here anymore, as I'm still in the starting zone. So I have an area picked out that I want to go to. It's a little far away, but I think it will be able to sustain what I want to do. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Okay, we're at the Mushroom Island. This is where I wanted to have my little area set up for this season, and it looks actually kind of small. Not gonna lie. Oh, it might be small. Let's continue down this way. If it's small, it's not actually. I think it's decently sized for what I want to do. Yeah, I think we can make this work. How much farther does it go down? Caves underneath. There's a ravine for it, so the terrain is not the best, but I think we can make this work as our little area. I don't want something massive because I kind of want the area to, I don't know, look the part, like it's gotten stuff on it. But the main reason I've chosen this area, because this is where my base is probably going to be on. However, it's what's over this way that I was more excited about. Not the Ocean Monument. The Ocean Monument was not something I was planning on, but it helps. But over back towards the mainland, we have a village. And what I plan on doing with that village is moving some villagers over to my place to actually have some villagers set up. Gonna have a villager breeder done. Why am I even going? I'm just gonna explain it here. Having a villager breeder set up so that we can have villagers essentially, so we can get our trading system set up if we do it at all. I kind of have an idea of what I want this place to look like. They actually have grass, which is kind of crazy. That is cursed. What biome is right next to it that has grass on it? Lukewarm oceans, technically. That's why we have grass here. That is wild. I wonder if... is that going to take over the mycelium? I mean, if it does, I don't really care. I plan on having maybe some sort of futuristic-like build here because I want my... I want the ocean surrounding it to have farms in it. From mob grinders to, I guess... should I do an ocean guardian farm? Should I do a guardian farm? Should I? Oh, that takes a lot of work. Let me just save that screenshot real quick. I think if I do make an ocean guardian farm out of that, I'll probably need help to build it because I've never built a Guardian farm before, and they were a lot of work. One of the most intensive farms to build. But Prismarine might not actually be a bad resource to have. I could sell it, as well as even maybe use it in the build. I want to use Quartz, I think, for this build. So we're going to need to set up a Piglin bartering trade system, which means we're going to need a gold farm. But yeah, we have a lot of plans. And actually, you might have noticed, in between the start of the episode and this, I've actually switched over to left-handed mode. Because I am left-handed in real life, but I've never used this function because I've just gotten so used to having everything in my right hand like that. Like punching with this stake feels wrong to me because I see the sword in my right hand and think that's gonna be what's swinging. But we're gonna try out left-handed mode for a while. Maybe I'll get used to it. But yeah, so we need to have some sort of plan for today, which is actually why we have these Wither skeleton skulls. Part of the city, system is you need a city center, and did I kill 3 Wither skeletons? Oh, actually more Wither skeletons than that. How many mobs have I killed? Wither skeletons. I only killed 34. Huh, 34 for 3 skulls, that's actually not bad. But, did I kill 34 Wither skeletons just so I can have a beacon as the town center? Yeah, I did. Going for a little bit of a futuristic look, so having a beacon helps with that. But yeah, we're gonna need to get started on that. Alright, so we've actually taken down a bit of the monument if we go down and check. But you might notice 2 things. One, I have potions of invisibility. I have brewed these to make the rest of it easier. But the second thing is this trident here that I got from IKEA. Earlier today, we actually took on a Wither earlier with random weapons assigned through a sort of randomization process. And one of the items was a trident, and I just kept it after the fight. So, we're going to hold on to this. It's a maxed out trident, I think, unless impaling goes up to 5. But, with this, we should be able to take on the rest of the monument. Now, I'm going to, I guess, time-lapse the rest of taking down this monument. Okay, we have finished tearing down the ocean monument. Now, it's not perfectly flat because I built my conduit in a very poor spot, but we'll fix that later once I start getting these walls up. But that is something I will do. Ooh, I'm still, yeah, that's right, I'm still invisible. I'll do that tomorrow. Because kind of sick of looking at Prismarine right now, and I'd prefer to get off for the night. Okay, it is the next day, and something I started doing off camera, as you can see over there, is starting to get the framework in place for the farm. We are using a farm design bit made by Duty Boy on YouTube. I will leave the Guardian farm in the description if you want to check it out, but we need to start filling up this. I left openings for glass, which I'm going to be placing in shortly. But I wanted to give a small progress update. I'm not going to make this a time-lapse because I think I've done enough time-lapse already in this video. The breaking down was a little long, so I'll just cut to when I have the wall's finished. And one quick cut later, and the glass is now in place. So now I need to start moving all this sand in. Now, we're not gonna be covering the entire thing in sand, just every few blocks, because we got sponges out of that. So we're gonna use sponges to finish off draining it, but we need to start it, so that's our next project. Once again, I'm not gonna time-lapse this, mostly because, as we saw with the last time-lapse I did, when I kept going in between, well, not one of the last time-lapses, but when I was building the zombie spawner, every time I had to keep teleporting to grab stuff, it messed with the look of the time-lapse, and I'm gonna have to be going to the Nether to dry those sponges, so I'm not gonna time-lapse this because that's gonna be a little wonky, so I will see you when we finish drying this thing. After way too many hours, the area is now drained, which means we can now do what we need to do, which is set up the farm for this area. Now, once again, I am going to be still utilizing the farm that I am linking in the description, so I think I will now time-lapse us building at least a good majority of this. I'll see you then. And there she is. The Guardian farm is complete. I have my wings on for this because it just makes it going around it easier. It is fully done. We have a AFK chamber up here, though the server doesn't like you being AFK, so I'm not really gonna be AFK when I'm up here. I'll just be up here to have things spawn. And for using the free cam mod, sorry X Prime or not if this is not allowed, it's just for demonstration purposes in video. If we go down here with the free cam, you can see the Guardians come up and fall to their deaths. Now, if we follow down here, you'll see they fall onto campfires and die. Their items then get dropped onto a water stream, and, well, as of now, we don't have a collection system yet, because I don't have the resources for that, as I am very poor from doing this. But luckily, we have another server mate, Shoot-a-lol, I think that's how I'm saying it correctly, who has agreed to a deal. They will build us a storage system for the farm, because if we go down here, you'll see this little gap down here. You kind of saw it with the free cam, but if we go down here, we have a little area set up. Shuda will build us a storage system for this farm in exchange for free access to the farm, is what I told them. So, yeah. Once they build that storage system up, we'll actually have a way to store these items. As of right now, they're kind of just getting deleted because I'm not picking them up. But yeah, we have a Guardian farm for episode 4. It feels good. I need to sleep. Good. But yeah, so much for not making much progress over the next week. So much for taking things slow. Huh. That's odd. I didn't make that. Well, you don't have time to figure that out today. Well, figure what that is out in the next episode. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.